A lot of times when things try to interfere, it's only because real greatness is getting ready to go forth. So what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and have Mercedes the Millionaire, where are you at? We need to start doing these interviews for our power couples because the horse's carriage is going to be leaving here in an hour and a half. Woo. Okay. No, we got to start doing the interview.
Okay. You want to go just sit on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you some background on the Black I Am Awards. The Black I Am Awards, Black I Am stands for Beautiful Living Ancestors Controlling Kingdoms. Irreplaceable, Amazing Melanin. Why is that important? Because every day that we wake up, we ought to be able to look in the mirror and say how beautiful that we are. Not just from the outside, but from the inside out. And the only way that you can call yourself beautiful is if you've done a self-evaluation, a self-check, a self-healing, and then get a relationship with the one that gives you life every single day. And so the Black I Am Awards is a different type of award show because we started out in Atlanta 7 years ago. And now we have a lot of shows that are mimicking. And I'm okay with that. Because when the word get out, then you understand that the word is supposed to spread in order for us to celebrate each other. The reason that we are honoring our power couples today. Our power couples, there's 3 different types. The first type is our matriarch and patriarch power couples. Those are those who have been married for 20 years or more. Why is that important? Because black love still exists and family is necessary in order to carry us into the mission of unity. The other power couple are our power couples that are doing work in the community together. They're doing things to change the diaspora all over the world. They are feeding the homeless. They're clothing people that need clothing. They're giving back to people, especially their own. The third part of our power couples are our business power couples. Why is that important? Our business power couples are important because our business power couples, I'm going to kick these heels off because I am not going to fall. But these business power couples are people that are in business together. It could be 2 women, it could be 2 men, it could be a woman and a man. It doesn't matter. But in their business, not only are they doing business, but they're also about our Father's business, and then they're also giving back to our communities as well. Now tomorrow will be a totally different environment. Tomorrow, the 7th annual Black I Am Awards will be held at my new facility, the Black People United Cultural Epic Center. We will have air there, y'all. It's not outdoors, it's indoors. And we are going to have a joyous time. We got some dancers all the way from South Africa. I mean, it's going to be off the chain tomorrow. But today, I know it's a little hot. I know that y'all might have a couple complaints. But the end result that I want y'all to understand is I do this because I was chosen to do it. And God told me to do it on my 50th birthday. I had to honor at least 50 people. And why could I not pass up the power couples? Because the power couples all around resonates as strong family values. I know there's a lot of, I'm an activist. I'm the founder of the Rebirth of the Black Nation. I own Black People United Global Network. All of those things are unity movements for our people all around the diaspora to come together in unity, understanding one thing. We're not going to focus on religion. We're going to focus on the true testimony testament of spirituality, understanding that every day that we wake up, every last one of us, we're woke up by the same breath of life. And life gives us life so that we can live. And because of that, it's very, very important that this message get out to our people. Because when you look on the news show that there is no unity in our black families. It shows all of the dysfunction and all of the things that would show us as just messed up people. But the reality of it all is we are the first, we are the last. And at the end result, the melanin in our skin, no matter where you come from, is what connects us all together for the purpose of changing this whole wide world. We also honor our power couples. Why do we do that? I mean, our allies. Why do we do that? Because this movement is not a prejudice movement. It's just a movement to focus on our own people. And at the end result, there are some people out here that are not of melanated skin, but their hearts are melanated enough that they understand the task, and so they pour into us to help us. One I can say that's not here today because it's his birthday, shouts out to Dr. John Littman. Dr. John Littman, my first sponsor ever. The sponsorship wasn't huge, but his heart is huge. Because when you go back and look at him, he also gave Hosea Feed the Hungry $300,000 to rebuild their new facility. Most of his patients come from our people. He's a fibroid specialist. So shouts out to Dr. Littman. Shouts out to Lynn from Hotlanta Signs and her husband. The banners and stuff that you will see tomorrow are all created by Hotlanta Signs. They are there to make our event beautiful. And I just want to say shouts out to her because this is year number two that she actually sponsored us. But I just want you all to understand the food is coming too. It's coming. But I want you to, it's here. They're just setting it up. But I also want you all to understand, even with those sponsors that I just named, that's all the sponsorship that I've ever had besides my volunteers. So I want to say shouts out to all of my volunteers. Any of you who took your time out to come to help us, thank you so much. But what is the need? The need is I need volunteers or people that can help. First of all, if you write grants, come and help me because I do have a 501c3. The Black I Am Awards is not only here in Georgia. It is traveling worldwide. And we've already been to New York. We've already been to Los Angeles. We've been to 5 different states and counting. And what I realize is all of the other states, even them being out of town, they have come through more than the people here in Atlanta. And you know why I find that sad? I find that sad is because I started this show here in Atlanta. And when nobody else was honoring our people, the Black I Am Awards was honoring our people. When we go out of town, they show up. When I get there, everything is already prepared for the show. And so next year, since you see what the issues are, and this is just for day 1. Day 2 is going to be amazing. I can't wait. But day 1 is amazing too. And the reason why day 1 is amazing is because it shows our family values. Oh, I see Red Storm in the building. What's up, Storm? So tonight, I want y'all to get ready. It's going to cool down because I was in here yesterday and it started cooling down at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we have the poets and the comedians in the building, and they are going to give us a show. They are going to give us an amazing show. But we want to go ahead and get this thing started. And first of all, I want to start by introducing our host. Our show. But this queen has been here with me since I started the Black I Am Awards. But she was also here with me even before I started it. When the South Side on Campbellton Road was throwing poetry slams, it was because of Georgia Me bringing poets from all over the world. So today we have some special honors from people. Again, I know it's a little hot, but please bear with us. Tomorrow y'all will be in air. Let's go ahead and get this party started so that we can get out of here and be prepared for the air conditioning tomorrow, okay? All right. To all of you who did buy tables, thank you so much because it did help. Let me explain something to y'all. The awards that we give are not cheap. They are crystal awards. And they cost a pretty penny for no matter how small or how big they are. The other things that we have, I know that a lot of people are ready to receive a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award from the White House. But before we go any further, I want to make an announcement. Just to let you know, the reason why I am able to give out these awards from the White House is because I told Joe Biden when I led the March of Selma the year before, right before he got elected, Biden, you do know if you get in office, it's only going to be because of my people, right? He looked at me and he was like pondering. So I told him, I said, you know what I need? He said, what you need, Dr. Harris? I said, I need to take the Black House into the White House. And he looked at me and started chuckling. What do you mean by that? Well, y'all give out all these different awards to these so-called heroes and sheroes, but none of them look like me. And I told him at that time, it's time for our people that really do things to make a change to be recognized, not only by my award show, but from the White House. And he told me, if he got in office, he would allow that to happen. So, when Biden's administration came in, Black People United, my organization, thank God, the rebirth of the Black nation, the agenda for our people to come together in unity, and Dr. Angela Harris got the first 3 awards from the White House as a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. So everyone else that received a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award from the time that Biden got into office to now, they came after the honors that we received for the things that we do as a people to help our people in our communities. And so because of that, next year, I'm creating my own Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award for Black People United. And guess what? It ain't gonna be Biden's face on y'all's pictures. It's gonna be my face because I am the president of my people. And other people have attempted to take us to another level, but I can guarantee you, as long as the Most High gives me life in my breath and gives me the strength to carry on, I vow to lead my people into the light. And as I do that, we have to get away from the things of only accepting things that we think is important. But when you point to yourself, if you know that you're important, I want you to say I. If that's true and you really mean that, then you will understand why it's important for us not to always or only give praise to what we call here, when in our reality, all of you are here, as long as you believe that I am important. So the thing that we do in the rebirth of the Black nation first is learn how to teach self-love and to heal from anything that keeps you from becoming who you're designed to be. So with that being said, I want to call my host, Black Ice and the New Orleans
excited. Welcome everybody to the Black I Am Honor Awards. And I'm so excited to have the president, the creator, the curator, Mrs. Dr. Angela Harris. She's created the Black I Am Honor Awards. And it stands for it stands for Beautiful Loving Ancestors Cultivating the Kingdom. I mean, she's so deep with everything she does. It's a method to all her madness, and I'm so honored today to have her right next to me. And I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of everything we had going on today. And I want to first of all say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
For your 50th Jubilee.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you what started off your vision with the Black I Am Honor Awards. This is your 7th year, by the way.
The 7th year.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey world, my name is Dr. Angela Harris, and I too am an interviewer. So you might get me interviewing Mercedes the Millionaire when she really supposed to be interviewing me. But the Black I Am Awards is the Beautiful Living Ancestors Controlling Kingdoms Irreplaceable Amazing Melanin Award. I am the founder of the Rebirth of the Black Nation, which is an Action, Accountability, and Responsibility Act, which is an agenda for Black people of all nationalities and religions and ways of life to come together in unity, understanding that every day that we wake up, the same entity that woke me up woke up Mercedes the Millionaire. The same entity that woke me up woke up my 2 granddaughters that sit beside me. And my legacy that I'm leaving is all because of them. So I'm so glad that they were here to be able to share this moment with me, my 50th year of Jubilee. I've been doing the Black I Am Awards for 7 years now, but it didn't start out as the Black I Am Awards. It started out as we are Black History Everyday Legacy and Humanitarian Awards. And I did that for 4 years.
Okay.
And one day I woke up and the Most High told me Black I Am, and I'm like, what is Black I Am? The whole acronym came to me like this. And I said, oh, okay, it's time to change, it's time to advance, it's time to excel, and it's time to give more of a meaning of what the rebirth of the Black nation is.
So I was looking at some of your documentaries, and you said that you was preaching for some years. Did you have an actual church, or was you when you say preach, was you just like going across the world preaching, or was you an actual pulpit pastor lady? Like,
well, I was never a pastor, but ever since I was born. You know, the Most High say, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. When I was a child, I used to see things that other people didn't see. I heard things that other people didn't hear, and I would speak things and they would happen. And I didn't understand that gift at the time because I thought I was crazy, because no one around me, even in the quote-unquote walls of the church, could explain to me what was going on with me. And so one day, all of my encounters, honestly, was really God encounters from the time I was a child. I had 5 children about the time I was 20, and my 6th child when I was 24. And people always told me what I could not do. But I glory be to God to say, I've excelled them all in education. I've excelled them all in a lot of areas, especially in my heart for my people. And so now, at the age of 50, I am blessed to have 6 children, 5 daughters, and 1 son, and then I have 16 grandchildren and counting, because 2 of my children, which one of them is Maya Oasis, the one that you've been seeing by my side this whole time, they don't have children yet, or my son does not have children yet. And so when I started the Black I Am Awards, it was really, really because God gave me a heart for my people. He told me, you are the president of Black people, and you will give them the understanding of what Black really means. Black is not a color. They've always tried to negnetize, and that's my word that I created, negnetize who we are and our being. They always try to label us as the less than, but the truth is, we are the majority and not the minority. Everywhere you go, you're going to find melanated people. Whether you go to China, Japan, Africa, all over the world. They got
Black China people too?
Yeah, they got Black Chinese people. Anywhere you go, you're going to find melanin girl everywhere. And see, the thing is that we're the only ones that don't really recognize and then also walk in the power that is all about us in the first place.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, you know, in the Bible, when it says those who are last will be first, and those who are first will be last, people took it backwards. What the Most High showed me is that those who are last will be first, and those who are first will be last.
It just means that God created us first, and we're going to be the ones to bring his people back to him last. But they tell it a whole different way, and that's why it's important to get the understanding of what true words are.
So I want to ask you, by you being a filmmaker and a TV producer, tell me what you think is going on in the spirit realm when it comes to this strike.
Well,
break it down.
What is strike? Let me tell you first of all, I don't want to be a part of nothing that holds me hostage. And that's why I'm not in the walls of the church, even in ministry. I preached all over the world for 9 years until God told me to come from incarceration. And God had to show me, which I call God life. Everybody identify as God, I identify as life, because every day that I wake up, I have to choose life in order to live. And I chose life. In my book that I just wrote, it's called The Epiphany of Loving Myself. And the theme is, when did I learn to love me? And I have 13 other authors. But the thing is that my chapter was, I chose life, I choose to live. And because all of the things that I've been through, if you knew my story, then you would understand why I give the Most High my glory. I'm one of those people that have been through hell right here on earth and walked through it and went and looked back and laughed at the devil. And that's what I'm doing right now, because today was a very challenging day. Everything that could try to stop this happened, and I was like, I wonder what the people, but God told me, don't worry about the people. He said, you look at them in their faces and tell them what I tell you to say. And so with this strike, all of this Hollywood mess that goes on, all of these high societies that people are involved with, selling their soul, I put them on alert that it's a new day. We're not going to continue to allow for our souls to be sold, but for our souls to be manifested in the one that gives us life every day. Amen. So that we can really learn what the truth is. All of that stuff, it's a part of the system. That's what it is. It's a part of their system. They have control. They go on strike because when you look at all of these movie producers and stuff that's black, they have settled for less for so long. That's why we have to create our own. We cannot continue to manifest life in the midst of things that only cause us death. Death is not only when you die in the flesh, but I'm talking about that spiritual death, because when they get involved in it, they lose their relationship with the one that gives them life, and they live for the one that runs this earth that has always been designed to destroy us. So that's what I think about this thing in Hollywood. I don't think about it because it's a lot of buffoonery, a lot of foolishness, and I myself and anyone that has a clear understanding is not going to be involved in it. That's why you see things changing. People that were wrapped up in it, they starting to say, I got to pull back. They're not trying to be involved in it anymore. Why? Because they're starting to wake up. And so what I say, wake up and learn who you are first. Learn your relationship with the one that gives you life every day. And once you have done that, then you can say you've arrived to the next level of life. And this is my year of Jubilee, my 50th year. And I plan on being around at least 50 more. And in the midst of it, I got people, places, and things all around me that are counting on me and the leadership that the Most High put in me. But you know what I realized? God said, don't let people despise you of your youth. My grandchildren, that's why I do what I do today, every day. Because I'm a living ancestor, which means somebody will always come after me. This one right here, from the age of 1, 2, and 3, she was out there with me, walking, 4, 5, and 6, speaking, all of that. This one right here, on June the 15th of this year, the enemy tried to take her out of here because she actually preached a message at the age of 7 and woke some people up. 2 days later, she got hit by a tow truck and almost lost her life. But to God be the glory for the outcome of this story, because no weapon formed against me and mine shall ever prosper. Why? Because my heart is right and the Most High knows who I am.
Wow, those are some powerful words from Dr. Angela Harris. I want to just thank you so much for everything that you do. Honor you. And by the way, before we go, girl, what are you wearing? Can I borrow that?
Ooh,
that is so sharp.
So I just have on a one piece today.
Oh man.
And tomorrow I'm going to be wearing Irreplaceable, but this came from Nigeria. when you feel like something, that's even more better. And I feel that I am super because I am the woman that the Most High made me to be. And I'm growing every single day, and I learn something from each person that I'm around every single day.
That's what's up, Dr. Angela. I appreciate everything you're doing. I want you to keep being mighty, keep being great, keep giving out, helping people get their power, and keep being a powerful black woman. I appreciate everything you are.
I just want to say this to the people. Listen, it's time. It is time. It's time for us as a people to quit all of the foolishness. There's so many jealous people, so many envious people. You can't have my gifts, but you can definitely walk in yours. You can't be me, but you can definitely be you. And if we're all who we're created to be, guess what? That powerful puzzle that comes together is going to change this whole entire world. So it's up to you, not only up to me, but up to you to make the difference in this world. We are beautiful because every day that we wake up, we are living. That means we got another chance to get it right. We're ancestors because someone is always going to come after us, and it's designed for us to control this kingdom that's around us. That's what Black I Am stands for. Please come and be a part of our movement, the rebirth of the Black nation. It's a mindset and a heart set change. And if you love you, guess what? You're going to mandate that everybody else love you too. The way that you desire to be loved. Not the way that they want to be loved, but the way that you desire to be loved. And I just encourage you all to be all that you can be. Not in their army, but in the Most High's army that created you to be who you are today.
That's what's up. I am Black Honors. Woo, I love it. You so deep. Girl, I love it.
You know, sometimes I don't even remember the things that I say because I'm under the influence.
Yeah.
I'm under the influence of the Most High. And so if people hate, they can't, I really have to realize they ain't hating me. They hating the gift that's in me. And all they have to really do is just tap into their own gifts and they won't hate nobody.
Stay in your own lane.
So that's what it is today. Today we're honoring our power couples. Tomorrow we will be doing some amazing things, honoring some amazing people. Now tomorrow we have an amazing show. And I can guarantee you in my place, we ain't gonna have no problems with the sound system. We ain't gonna have no problems here. We're doing this outdoor event just to see who would come out in different climates to celebrate our people.
And I had such a good time today at the ranch and all the beautiful horses. This is beautiful.
And I want to thank you because you have been here. I just met Mercedes a few months ago. But one of the things that the Most High told me is that he was going to send faithful people. And she has been faithful to me since the day that I met her. Not because of me, but because of who she is. Sometimes you got to step down a little bit to let other people be who they are. And if she does anything, I'm going to step down to allow her to be who she is. Because she's somebody too. That's what people have to understand. Just because we're not all the same, we are all unique. And you got to put some respect on our uniqueness because it's very important for you to understand that you are you and I am I. So thank you so much. And she's hosting the show tomorrow and I'm looking forward to it.
You know I'm going to act up too, y'all. I'm going to have such a good time.
And we got to get out of here. So how much more time do we have? Do we have any more power couples?
Be ready to go though, they said.
All right. All right, well, thank you so much. And Bella and Zari, say hey to everybody.
You think you get to take us around and we have like a cameraman sit with us?
Yeah, hey, can you just ride us around and then take us out?
I think we're going around.
Wait a minute. No, hey, Christopher. Why did the DJ?
She's so beautiful, baby.
Don't forget that he has to have the drops ready for the honorees.
Hey, you better come on, hard worker. Come on, chill. You right on time.
We just going around and coming out because they can't leave.
Come on. Hop up here. You went at home and got cute.
Come on, let's get over here.
Be careful. Be careful. I was telling them they missed the horse rides. I saw them when they came in.
Ain't been rolled yet.
I mean, they were riding them early. All righty.
Hello.
All righty. Yes, so we had. Hey. I thought I was gonna have to go down on Peach Street to get a ride.
There was.
I wouldn't wait for them. And then it's about 15 of them.
Miss Cassandra's so scary.
I am.
She's scared of bugs.
Is scared of bugs, cats. I don't want.
They're all over here too.
Right.
Go. Look,
not even
everywhere.
You
I would not.
You know you gotta grow up riding and driving with the best Dr. Harris.
The cats was out here. They smelled that chicken I had in my car. They
Oh,
had
you
them. I'm
saw
like,
it.
meow,
But at
meow.
least the cats stayed on the outside. They didn't come. They weren't rude.
No, they're obedient.
They are. We didn't even have
they
to.
probably done told him, look ahead, don't mess
Yeah.
with our money. I'm gonna need y'all to stay.
They're mess around. Hey,
Getting that footage.
it's Dr. Angela's birthday. It's a birthday.
They going dump,
It's a
y'all.
birthday.
They going
That's the
dump.
owner.
I know.
Delia.
Miss Delia.
Oh, she the
Thank
owner?
you.
Yeah, she's the owner.
Thank you. For
She's so
My
nice.
granddaughter worked for her when she's in town.
nice.
She helps care for these
You're
horses.
my horse.
Look not my horse.
Oh,
And we're working on buying her horse.
Oh.
She's looking for Bella a horse as we speak.
Bella.
Yeah, Bella helped them care for these horses. This is how I met these people. It's from her.
Oh my goodness.
That's Papa Dio.
Miss Cassandra.
So she didn't tell me.
Where the girls?
Oh,
Is that horse trotting
I
or?
love these horses.
The kid that one of the kids that trained the horses, he is amazing. He's been doing that since he was 11. He's 33, so 22 years he has been training horses. The kid, I'm going to do a documentary on him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because our kids need to know that this is open to them.
And we have one.
We can do. We're so
That's how they started this place. It's from his vision of him wanting to buy a horse.
See,
Their
that's what I'm
son.
talking about.
That's why I wanted to have it here because all of the people that have horses here are black.
Come on now. Come on.
Right, and see, I didn't know about them because we've just worn out Henderson Arena and those horse trainers in there.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, easy. Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Future what is it? Equestrians. Our future equestrians. Beautiful.